Hey y'all. So I just filmed this like really fast get ready with me as a save tutorial, so I'll have this while I'm in New York. I'm about to do a completely another tutorial right now, and a whole nother one, and we're gonna use this right here. I'm so excited. Let me go get most of this off. I'm leaving most of it on. Don't you judge me. For the tutorial that's gonna come out Friday, I actually did my brows, so get ready for that. First things first, get your 𝗕𝗘𝗧𝗬 base. Give me my white one. I'm doing Rumor Zero today. Dry blender, and we'll just tap this all the way across. I might just add bronzer because I already have tinted moisturizer on, but really the focus today is going to be this eyeshadow palette. Obviously, that's what we're here for. Right. The moment we've all been waiting for. We're grabbing our Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Storm palette. Code ROSE for a discount. You're gonna want to snatch this one up. I already know. Okay, we're gonna just pop right in here. I know y'all were wanting this one. I know. I already know. I grabbed a MAC 242S, and we're just gonna tap this right into the crease. Are you screaming? Because I'm screaming. I am internally screaming. Look at the smoothness. The pigment, oh boy. All right, we're gonna go into the shade Astrid Lust, and I'm just gonna pop this one right above the turquoise. I don't even know the turquoise name. I need to learn that one. Mystic Ice. I should have known. I'm taking that exact same brush, and we're just gonna tap this right above, all the way across. All right, now I'm going to grab my little Eastlam S31, yes, and take the white eyeshadow on the highest point of the brow, and then whatever's left on the brush, we'll just kind of do small circular motions and blend that down into the purple and through here, just to kind of set everything. So this is going to look a little messy till we clean up our lid, but I'm going to grab the shade here called Black Matter and that same 252 or 242S, and we're just going to pop this right here, and I'm kind of just holding the brush really far back, and I'm twirling it right through the deepest part of the socket. I'm not even gonna blend this out, and it's gonna look kind of sketchy. And the only reason it looks sketchy is because we still have so much on our lid. We're not covering up the green on the top part up here. We're just really creating a deep socket. All right, here we go. Grab whatever's left of the white base. Don't worry if this turns green, because we're still gonna put green on our lid. And then go right underneath that pretty shimmery black. That black is insane. Now we don't want to cover that up. And this is a Dose of Colors concealer brush. Alright, here we go. I'm going to start with this one. What is this? Stargaze. I feel like I need to whisper with this palette. And we're going to put this one on the outer part of the eye. There we go. I had to zoom in. There we go. Woo, girl. That is spicy. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just switched over to a Sigma E57, and we're just going to continue to build on that shade. Look how beautiful that is. That's so stunning. And now we're taking Electric Amethyst, which is the purple, and we're going to pop that towards the front of the eye. And I think I'm going to connect, because this shade is so pretty, I think I'm going to do something a little different with Black Matter. Woo, girl! Alright, we're going to grab Black Matter, which is the black shade from the palette, which I'm like obsessed with. And we're going to connect it to that little line we did in here. And just kind of black it out through here. Okay, so if you notice, I cleaned up underneath my eye, but I left all of this because we're still going to blend this out more, but I want to make sure we have all of our foundation and concealer on by the time we get there. But for right now, I'm going to do this ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Piggy Bank on my waterline. That's real cute. Code ROSE for a discount on this as well. Oh yeah, that's the purple vibe. I'm going to grab this Rimmel Kajal. Yeah, it's a Kohl Kajal, and the shade is, we'll get back to you on that. But I'm just going to throw this right here. And then I'm going to grab one of the colors from the palette and smoke it out. Now I'm going to grab black matter and a MAC 228 and just smoke out the lash line. I didn't think this look needed a wing. I still don't. I'm going to grab a little bit more of this and just kind of connect it over here. Mom's telling me what we're having for dinner. She's talking about gravy and a mashed potato. And you know what I say? I said yes. I'm going to use my Rimmel foundation today. Love this foundation. Not only is it just my ride or die, y'all. I've been trying all these foundations that are coming out, and I ain't liking none of them like I like this Rimmel. I haven't felt cute in weeks. I'm doing my Rimmel today, and I'm putting on a lot of it. Smith 151 brush, and we'll work this in, and then at some point, I will go wet my blender to finish working it in. Just look at this. It just makes your skin look incredible. This is definitely going with me to New York. It's so pretty. And now I'm all spicy again. And then the Smith 109 right through here, and this is where it's going to start to look normal again. I'm still not going to go over here because we're going to blend that out as soon as we get our concealer and powder on. But for right now, we are going to blend through here and around the brows. Alright, Kylie concealer. Got a little bit of that gypsum to brighten and bring things forward. And then Himalaya to color correct and help with any shadows. And then I like to put it underneath my eyes too. Got my lashes drying, and now I'm just going to work my concealer in. This is the Dose of Colors blender. I'm really liking this one too. And then I'm going to bring this all the way up into here just to brighten. We're still going to put on an inner corner highlight. Remember, don't go too high up. See how that looks unblended? We're going to come back to that. But I can't finish it until we get our foundation and concealer completely set. Got that Kylie soft pink powder. We're going to bake today because I don't know how dark we are going to go underneath our eyes. So whenever I'm not sure how smoky we're going to be, and even we need this set over here so we can start to blend that out. But whenever I'm not sure, I go in really heavy and I just bake. It's a little heavier and it doesn't look as smooth, and it can sometimes just look just a touch heavy. Not too bad, but sometimes you gotta do it. See the difference already? So I'm grabbing this Sigma E32 and I'm going back into Mystic Ice, which is the turquoise, and I'm kind of just topping it right there. And then I'll go from my bottom lash line. Notice I went right under there, and I don't have anything left on the brush. I'm kind of just working these shadows around. Circular motions. I'll relax my eye, and then I'll just kind of shape it until it matches the other one. But I still got one more trick to blend this in, so y'all get ready. Now I'm grabbing a Sigma E38 going into Astrid Lust, which is the purple. And we'll just smoke out around the edges and make sure that this is all surrounded by a halo of very soft purple. And then we'll bring the purple over this way as well. Alright, I'm going to grab this Hourglass bronzer. This is the Diffused Bronze Light's the shade, but it's the ambient lighting. And my Smith 154. Warm up the skin just a little bit. This eye is pretty intense, so we don't want to get all bronzery wild. That's why I picked this one. But they're so pretty. I love this palette. Again, with the whispering. Okay, I want to add a little bit of luminosity to the face, so I'm going to grab this shade. This is the Natasha Denona Bloom palette. I'm just going to use this one shade here. And I'll just kind of dust that right through there. These are very potent, so you'll notice me knocking my brush. Right, so now I'm going to dust off the powder, but what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take this brush. This is a Japanesque fluffy concealer brush. I cannot live without it. And I will just kind of dust that pink powder all across my eyeshadow. And it'll just make it look completely, look at the difference. Do you see that? You can see a complete difference. All right, now I'm going to grab the shade Eternal Light right here. This is going to be our inner corner, and I want it to just look out of control because this is like my look. Space Queen, over highlighted inner corner. You can't tell me what. Look how pretty it is though. And I'm going to put some underneath here as well. Just go to town. Just highlight that inner corner like nobody can tell you what. Alright, so I want everything to be kind of purpley tone, purpley pinky. So I'm going to start with this MAC lipstick. This is in the shade Let's Mess Around. And we'll just throw this on. Gotta go grab Casual Lip Liner. You know it's my fave. Got our Dose of Colors Casual Lip Liner. And then we're going to do a lip topper as well to make everything very outer space. Alright, last step. I'm going to grab a Jouer lip topper in the shade Beach Days. I think this is my favorite lip topper. If it's still available, go get it. Okay, we're all done. Oh, it's spicy. I'm gonna go find a little patch of sun. Y'all should see me in my front yard. I literally try and find little random patches of sun, and sometimes you gotta get down to get the right sun. I look like a crazy person in my front yard trying to take pictures, but you know what? I get the pictures and the videos that I need. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This palette is A+. If y'all want to see it outside, let's go outside. No filter. Full sunlight. This Rimmel foundation, though, it don't play. Look at that eye makeup. Stunning.